I kept the UPS man busy today. Between the parts here for my daughter's transmission and some stuff we ordered for my son's pickup, we had like 6 boxes on the porch. Let's run through the stuff we got for the transmission. And pan back, does that look like $1,800 worth of stuff? We have, this was a big chunk of it, new carbon fiber synchros. We've got all of the big bearings for the transmission, plus the needle bearings that go under the gears. And while they're not worn, I usually replace those anyway because they're not very expensive and they're in a plastic cage. It's the plastic I'm more worried about than anything. Because, I mean, if the cage comes apart, your gear is going to get off center and you're going to have a mess. Here are all the little pads for the shift forks made out of bronze instead of plastic. Got a small parts bag with all the C-clips that hold everything together because you always want to replace them. The 3/4 shift fork made out of steel as opposed to aluminum. Got a little bag full of seals for all the various shafts. Got some odds and ends parts for reverse. And those are the pins that hold the shift forks in. And here, remember the broken keys in the transmission that were stamped steel? Here's the replacements. Billet steel and the new springs that hold those in place. We'll show them when we get into taking the synchros apart. And all of this stuff here was from the gearbox. Really good source. Bruce at the gearbox, great guy. He has always just got these parts out. He's had the parts in stock, got them out quickly, well packaged. He's my go-to guy on most of the stuff. Here, I also deal with amp distributing, and that's where I picked up. Here's your new 5.6 cluster. Remember, it didn't fit on the main shaft anymore. It was kind of wobbling around. And here is the new main shaft. It's a heavy-duty, same amount of splines going into the diff, but it is a heavy-duty shaft. So that will go in. Everything from over there has to be transferred onto this new shaft along with the new parts. Then we've got a new synchro slider, and then the new 5th and the new 6th gear. See those teeth are much sharper. That's what gets worn down, that's what grinds. So that's why we replaced those 2 gears. But everything is here. This is Thursday. Probably start actually changing everything out Saturday because it's supposed to be cold. And then hopefully by the end of the weekend, it will all be back together and done. At least the transmission.